Welcome back to Dredge, the Iron Rig DLC. Sorry, I should have moved my mic a little bit closer before I started recording. Anyway, thank you all for tuning back in. I do hope you enjoyed the last two videos. The next one, the second episode, went up 7 minutes ago as of recording, as of me recording this. I do hope you enjoyed it. As for right now, I did do a little bit of fishing off camera just to get some extra cash. I also bought the anti-tangle line and the heat-resistant line, which I didn't need in the first place because I had the versatile rod. But if I want to get the infused stuff, I have to have the basic version. I'm sure there's a way I can get this infused thing, but it's probably going to be higher up on the menu. This I've still got. I should probably repair that. Use that later. I've also got 2 more Ironhaven credits. Just picked those up just a few minutes ago. But as of right now, I'm actually going to rest, which I should have done. Very unprofessional. What am I doing? Big old dum-dum stupid head. And head on down to Gale Cliffs and grab... What else did I need? I needed egg samples. I still need the Nautilus and the Trilobite. The Trilobite, it can only be caught in a crab trap, which is why I got a crab trap, and the Nautilus, I needed Oceanic, I believe, which is why I've got the infused hoist now. And I make sure I'm pointing in the right direction, even though I can plainly see it in the distance right there. But I'm going to go around so I don't have to deal with Gary. Or Jerry, or whatever the heck. Big ol' mean cyclopean eel thingy. Somebody's in the kitchen. Oh, actually there's a trilobite right here. God, I wish I could tag things. Like, at least while I'm using the thing. Oceanic. It swims by propelling water through its many-chambered shell. They're one of very few species that can survive sudden wrenching from the depths. Yeah, in case you didn't know, which I imagine most of you do if you're watching this, most species that live down at the way down at the bottom really can only survive down there because they've got so much pressure holding them together, like the blobfish that everybody knows and sees and thinks, ooh, that thing looks horrible, ooh, why does anybody like that? It actually looks pretty normal down at the depths it's supposed to live at. It's the yanking it up, you know, a couple thousand meters, that causes its cells to explosively decompress, turning into the big, ugly blob thing that it looks like. It actually looks pretty normal. Fish buckets. We'll sell... That one's worth slightly more. Alright, whatever, I can just go grab another one. Yeah, right here. All good. I do like the new fishing minigame thing here. I wonder if there's corrupted versions of this. Alright, now I should... Actually, no, the samples don't need to be fresh. I'll just wait the night. Then pick up whatever I got in the morning. I do not desire having the goop juice. Ah, shit. Damn it, I got the goop juice. Oh, decorator crab. Interesting species. Some extra cash never hurts. Lancet fish, oceanic perch, or lancet fish, bonefish, dredging spot. that's what happens. And I do need this at some point. Forgot that there was so much. Because I saw it as the required material for some of the other more advanced things at the Ironhaven rig. But, yeah, it's kind of annoying how it keeps plopping onto the boat. There's an achievement for having 5 in your inventory, which I did do off camera, just because, you know, getting 5 globs of goo into the inventory. It's not particularly interesting. Still haven't gotten an aberrant version yet. Not sure there are aberrant versions. Or if I'm just really unlucky. Oh, there it is. Oh god, that looks horrifying. I love it. I say, oh no, I don't think there are. Immediately get the creepiest fucking thing in the universe. Ooh. Where's it going? Wait a second. Hold on just a second. Exotic. No. No, that's not it. Okay, that looks horrifying, and I love it. 90% sure that's a Dunkleosteus. Don't know that one. Saw shark, I think. Hatchetfish, maybe? Maybe? Gale cliffs. Oh, cool. Nope. Trilobite. Depth 0 to 164 feet. Yeah, okay, yeah, so it should be available for use. The hand of some forgotten sailor taken refuge from an ancient storm. Today at last it comes ashore. If that ain't the most horrifying description I've ever heard, ever, I don't know what is. Rest the night again, see if I got another trilobite. If not, then I'm just going to drop a whole bunch of crab traps and just see how it goes. Have you got good news for me today, Bowie? You do not, you bitch. Look, I'm just going to get a whole bunch of crab traps and just drop them. Crab traps.
Oh.
Good thing I've got cash money. Crab traps. Yeet. 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 Got nothing else, so I'll just sleep the day away. Check them real quick before I go to bed. Ooh, those look busy. There we go. And another decorator crab. Storage. How you doing? Ah, you're a little stale. Fish market. Once. Okay, I'm back. That is 12:27. Test. I know this is probably stupid, but I don't really care. I don't want the Nautilus to turn into rotting goop overnight, so away I go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you'd think something called having something called the flame of the sky would be a little bit brighter. Well, shit. I should answer. Aw, they didn't respond. Okay, firstly, science guy. Can I help you? Yes. Have you had time to gather the samples from the Gale cliffs? Yes, I have. Here's a trilobite, which doesn't really exist anymore, I don't think. I think there's like similar versions, but not like the actual original thing. I think they're called triops now, though those still exist. I know for a fact. I actually got a kit of those when I was a little kid. Kinda neat. The scientists insert a syringe into each of the creatures, now laying long dead on the slab. From each in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red, catching glints of light from fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl up into the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence, as if lit from inside. He places the vials of what should be fish blood on a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Whatever it is, that's a whole bunch of eyeballs, and I do not like eyeballs on tentacles. There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig. So, it's really here. Oh, you can actually see the tracking of the thing. That updates. That's nice. The scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before. Fisherman. This structure, the people on it, can't stand up to this. I have, well, had a student who was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words. But she didn't agree with Ironhaven's methods, so leveraging my role on the board for the Research Society, I pulled some strings and had her posted away to Stellar Basin. I knew that lady had something to do with it. Please, go find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And, while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understanding what we're here for. An eagle shark. Sea slug. Herrig Machella? And tripod spiderfish. Fatal crab oceanic. Yeah, I can get all that. That's not a problem. Encyclopedia. This three-lobed arthropod is one of the most successful of all early animals. Their shells often leave pristine fossils. I mean, yeah, when you have billions of, said animal, I imagine it'd probably leave a couple 100 million good fossils. More samples. Factory tier 3. Factory! Can you believe the size of that squid? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember that voices I gave this lady. Shaking the whole damned rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. Repair tech. Oh, that looks nice. Those tentacles seem angry. Not surprised. Unlocks resource refinement. That's interesting.
Huh.
Alright, we'll start upgrading the foundry. Should be able to make some better stuff now. Huh. Oh, I need scrap and 2 dark splashes, okay. That way I can actually do something with my dark splashes. But that's not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Do I have metal scrap? I do not. I just have a bolt of cloth. Just another bolt of cloth. Oh well. Not stressing. 3. I need 1 more. So anyway, this guy's got all the stuff. I'm not actually sure I needed to buy those at Greater Marrow, but whatever. Science lab. Nothing useful aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know, a Lazarus taxon, a species seemingly raised from the dead. I've encountered strange creatures. Oh, and what did they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientists, but as you grasp the images in your head, they melt away, replacing with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, and sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Do not worry, best to get some rest. Not to worry, best to get some rest. I know English. No, nothing for the hopper. Storage. Stuff. Sleep. I don't want to be crazy no more. Oh, okay. Reverse gear router, chain optimizer, dredge crane, increase the catch rate of your trawling equipment, absorbs excess. I kind of want to get like a dozen of the heat sinks and just slap them all over everything, and then just, you know, go full blast. This would definitely be nice, but I need another resource part. Makes your presence known, pulses to illuminate your surroundings. That's a sonar foghorn, which would be insanely loud, by the way. Okay, undock. It's got eyeballs. I don't like eyeballs on my tentacles. I like my tentacles eyeball free. I don't know about you guys, but I like my tentacles eyeball free. Why can't I use? Oh, it's not fun. Oh, that cooldown. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Away we go. Eyeball thing that I don't like. That's not a real boat, I don't think. I think that's a crab. Maybe. Either way, I'm not touching it. Ooh, hey, research part. I will happily take those. Okay. I think I'm good on cash for right now. The anemone thing is still there. I think it's an anemone. All the goop's outside, so I don't have to worry about it. Because it'd be really annoying as if I had to go activate the pulse, whatever the heck the thing was, and then go suck up the goop, and then activate the pulse thing again, and then go suck up the goop again, and just be painful back and forth. Researcher, you still got the dog! Oh. Yeah, I don't want that. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps I was naive. So, what do you want? Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose? Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself for the future. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what happens to the water here, and elsewhere, I imagine. What else? Ironhaven Corporation's head scientist seems to know you. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him. But I studied him, too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work always had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust and torn up shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. Well, it's the same same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. See, Ironhaven's Scientific Communications Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they're trying to emit signals to communicate with anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word, flee. It emits the vocalized panic responses of every animal I was able to gather the acoustic data for. What else? We need to protect the rig and its workers. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the Corp. Not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the Corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. I wish I could interact with the dog again. He was a good dog. A good little puppy dog. I'm gonna need to get some more crab traps. Pursuits. Samples. Yeah, sea slug, I think I need the crab trap for that. So I'm gonna need to go down just right over there. I'm glad I've actually got a decent turning radius now. That thing really helps. There she is. It's the lady who sells me things. My dealer, I suppose you could call her. Ah, yes, I would like more crab traps. I don't really think I need more lights, but I kind of want to go for the achievement. Alright, let's go fishing. Wow, that is a really big fish. A really awkward shape, too. Oh, think I've seen these in Dave the Diver. Also a great game. Never ended up recording it, but I just like playing it as is, because it's kind of an oddly paced game. Trophy cod, 1 foot 7 inches. Pretty big. It's a pretty big crustacean. Damn goop juice. Oh, motherfucker, that's what it does. You get the fuck out of here, you get the fuck out of here. And you... Stay away from my fish. Come on. Hop. No, you wanna. Do it. Or don't. Oh, an anchor flag. Oh, that's cool. So that's where I get more flag stuff. Okay, what did I actually need? What was the last thing I needed? Oceanic. Oop, there it is. Lights first. Damn it. Stop infecting all my shit. Nobody will buy that now. I have to throw it away and get new ones. Now I know why it's bad to have that in there, because I didn't notice that at first because I had kept all the goop samples well away from my fish unintentionally. Storage, storage, storage. Rest. Come back. Okay, check the crab traps, go fishing for one last thing of everything, then head back. Okay, they're all going. So there's probably a pretty good chance I got a sea slug in at least one of them. I did. Ah. Keeps that shit well away from my fish. Okay, now I'm not sure that'll apply because it's an aberrant version. I'm gonna give it a go though. Damn it. Wait for my fish. Which one was it? There you are. Oh, there's another fish. What are you? Oh, mahi mahi. Oh, these are really cool. This very strong predatory fish shines with golden light when first caught, though that color fades to a muted gray hours after death. Yeah, mahi mahi, very, very beautiful fish. Also known as the dolphin fish. Funny name, but it tastes really good. Come on. Good. Gliding on wings that are as wide as the shark is long, this ancient relic resembles modern-day manta rays and other filter feeders. Yeah, because there's actually more than a few scientific theories going around, or not really theories so much as just almost borderline unproven facts, that a lot of skates, sharks, and rays actually share a lot of common ancestors. And the sea skate, which is honestly pretty much just a halfway between version of a shark and a stingray, is a living proof of that, which is actually a pretty interesting fish. Because it looks like functionally like a hybrid, like a love child of the two, Because it's still got, like, the stingray's underside jaws, but it's got a lot of teeth in there that are good for, like, crunching up small fish, while it also still has the stingray's basic body shape and the shark's tail. Actually looks really cool. I think it's called the guitar skate, I want to say. Or at least one species of it is. But it's a very, very interesting species. Okay, fishmonger. So. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Mahi. Ooh, that sells. Yeah, mahi is a very interesting species. Very delicious. Highly sought after as well. I'm actually going to take the anchor flag. Research. And actually, no, I'm going to save that for the Ironhaven thing. I'm going to head on over to Lesser Morrow first with the flag, just so I can unlock it and put it on my boat, because this fish flag's getting a little stale, if you catch my drift. Then I'll head right on over to the Ironhaven Corporation and call the episode. Painter. I got a flag! Yes. Can I paint my boat? Rusty red, seaweed green. Ooh, malignant pinsurance. Oh, right, yeah. I can unlock more colors, but I have to get very unique. Look at this. Umbral puppet and sable reacher. Ah, that sounds awesome. Golden treasure. Mire screecher and effigy crab. How does he know about these things? No. Rest. I'll be cutting a few minutes out of the video anyway. Which you will probably see. Might be a little bit of a cut, but I docked before I answered the phone, so should be fine. Just have to remember it was like 12-something-7. 12:27, I think. Ends at 12:27, starts a little bit before that, but I can just cut it out. It's no problem. It's nice that these just pop up kind of randomly now. Yeah, I don't like those tentacles. Like, I'm not sure if it's the Cthulhu at the end of the actual main game. Sorry for the spoiler, but if you're watching this, you can see all the... Hey, whale! I love whales. But I did do, like, the whole good ending, bad ending, start to finish of the game. You can do the good ending and the bad ending simultaneously. Oh, this is where we're gonna build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. Just got this. Science lab. Yep, got the samples. Hey, that actually does qualify. I was kind of worried it wasn't. And a sea slug. The scientist arranges the specimens, now laid on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of the fish are primitive. In many ways, their simplicity is a kind of purity. No burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. The room is pierced with a sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison, slackened muscles arch and tench before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, writhing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of... Okay. Fine, but I don't think I actually have a dark canister. I used what I had. Great, now I'm gonna have to uninstall some of my stuff. Probably the infused hoist. Because I think I already unlocked every possible fishing spot, so... George. And... is where I repair stuff? Okay, good. Okay, good. Alright, thank you all for tuning in. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a little bit slower today, but I think I still think I did a good job. Yeah, but I will see you all in the next one. I'm going to try to record a couple more episodes today if I can.